Hi friends. I've decided as a mom, sometimes the monotony can be a little bit challenging. I have a 7, 6, and 3-year-old, and I am so thankful to be a mom. But a lot of times I miss out on the joy because you're doing the same thing over and over. You're training, you're teaching, you're correcting, you're cleaning, you are feeding them, you are dealing with tattling. It can get kind of monotonous, right? So one thing that I've learned to fight that is to create a bucket list for each season. Now, this isn't just a bucket list for the end of your life. You know, you want to go skydiving one day or climb Mount Everest. This is a bucket list that I create every season. So right now it is almost spring. We're about 2 weeks away from spring in Colorado, and I am starting to make a spring bucket list. So things that I can do on my own, with my girlfriends, with my kids, with my husband. I'm gonna put down things that are free, things that are super easy, like having tea and biscotti at the table with the girls, or maybe cost some money, maybe go to an outdoor concert, or maybe, you know, something a little more extensive. So join me in this joy-seeking, fun adventure of creating a bucket list for every season. We just finished up my winter bucket list and moving into spring. I also have a summer bucket list that I created, and I will link that video in the description below. Come along and I'll share my ideas. Okay, first thing you gotta do is make it extremely simple. Scrap the idea that it has to look like a Pinterest board and just get out a cute little sheet of paper, write spring bucket list on it, and write down things in your area that sound fun to you. Not just for the kids, but to you as the mom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on to Facebook events. I'm gonna go on to our city website and find out if they have any events posted. You can look at the local newspaper. We have a county event center in our little town, and so sometimes they have fun things like rodeos or, you know, things like that. So if you're into the library activities, look at their website. So just start looking through what are some fun things that are out there that you can put on your list. Do a little research. It's fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am finding so much on Facebook events. You've got to check Facebook events or your city website because there are a lot of really cool free events. I'm finding like river festivals that are free. I found like an aerial show that's like a free preview for our recreation district. There's just so many things out there. So find something fun. Let's break up the monotony and really enjoy ourselves with our families, okay? Let me share with you some of the things that I came up with. This is so much fun. We are in Colorado, so some areas are still way too cold and still have snow in the high country. So here is my list. Go on a desert hike, Easter service, Easter egg hunt, Stations of the Cross. Let's see, spring break, we might take that in a neighboring town, do like an overnight, several overnights. Hike at one of our state parks, one of our national parks nearby, go to the hot springs, plant our herb seeds. We love basil and parsley, so I'd like to start those, and that's something that would be really fun for me and the kids to do together. A weekend away with my girlfriends, afternoon walks by the river, learn to make sourdough. Now this may not happen, but it's on my list. So go on a bike ride. My youngest is 3, so I might still have to put her in the bike trailer. So, but that is, hey, it's an idea. We're gonna start getting some better weather. Go on a mom or daughter date to a coffee ice cream shop. Hike to this waterfall that I've never been to. It's not too far from our town, and it's just in the spring when there's runoff. And I've never been to this particular waterfall, and I've heard it's pretty short. Like the hike is not long. So I'm gonna try to find it. So there is like a jazz swing night at one of our little local event centers that I thought might be fun for a date night. Farmer's market, that is gonna be hit and miss. I'm not going if there's blowing snow and wind. So that would be super fun though, if the weather is nice. Paint herb rocks. So a week ago, me and the girls went down to the river, which is still very wintry, and we collected a bunch of stones that would be perfect for painting. And so the vision is to paint them with different garden pictures and notes like basil, tomatoes, cucumbers, rosemary, and either we can keep them or we can give them to neighbors and friends, because who doesn't want a little rock that is an herb rock, you know? Plus the kids would love that. Make a peanut butter feeder out of a pine cone. So I'm okay with crafts if they're super short and easy. So let's roll this pine cone in some peanut butter and some bird seed and hang that thing up. Sounds kind of fun. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, picnic. Just in general, picnic, which could be anywhere. I am planning to add to this list, but this is kind of my short list. You come up with your own and have a great time. Remember, we need to put fun into our days, into our weeks. Thanks so much for watching.